First thing I do is make sure that my piston rings are spaced right. I'm gonna find where all the gaps are on them. I'm gonna space those out about 1.25 to 2 inches apart from one another. Compression ring, oil ring, oil ring, oil ring. And that's how I set those up. Got my compressor on. It goes on this way. I have 2 pieces of rubber hosing on the end. That way, when I push it through, it's not gonna mess up my crankshaft. Wipe my bearing off, make sure there's nothing on it. Same with my rod. This thing just pushes in the same way as the main bearings. Then I'm gonna take assembly lube, drop it right there. Before I push the piston in, assembly lube just a little bit. I'm just gonna rub it in. There you go. Now this guy goes in, front facing that way. Scratch anything up. This thing is pushed in up to the rings. I got my 2 hoses on here. My assembly lube is in. Now all I'm gonna do is just tap this with this end of this hammer here. Just keep going. Giving it little taps until this thing pops off. Then finish them off. I just tap this all the way up, guiding it in so I don't get any scratches. Press it now. It's pressed in tight with the crankshaft. Alright, take my rubber hoses off. Put my top cap bearing in. If you get this switched up this way or this way, you can tell by this groove. This is an oil groove here. And there's another groove on the edge of this on this side. So I can tell that it goes this way. That way those grooves all fit together. I'm gonna get some plastic gauge and put it in there. Do a quick measurement to make sure that rod bearing gap is okay. Little piece of plastic gauge on like that. Cap goes this way. 2 bolts. I believe this gets torqued down to 45 foot-pounds on this specific engine. One side. The other side. I'm just gonna take it off and measure my plastic gauge now. And I just go through and check this. It's within spec on this engine. Now I'm just gonna clean this up, put some more assembly lube on the top here, torque it back down, and call it good. That's how I do it.